Hello everyone, this is going to be a new series of videos I'm doing where I'll talk about retro-related projects that catch my attention. Something that I did when I first started this channel and I want to get back to. These videos won't be on a regular schedule, but it will give me a chance to talk about projects that really excite me. So I hope you enjoy them. Now let's get to it. There is a ROM hack that will convert the Sega Genesis-Megadrive version of Golden Axe into a 32X game. This hack also has reworked maps based on the arcade version of the game and improved visuals that match the arcade game. Unfortunately, the dual mode has been removed, but that seems to be temporary for now. You can get the patch to create the ROM at romhacking.net. Sega68K posted a Raycasting demo for the Sega Genesis running at 60 frames per second. Raycasting is the same technique that made id Software's Wolfenstein 3D possible. Sega68K says that this was made possible by using a 256x224 H32 mode, also a 224x128 render area that's vertically mirrored like in the Toy Story game. All wall sizes are stored in VRAM, but this means that wall graphics will be very limited. Other technical details are posted in the Twitter thread. Yuzo Koshiro announced a target release for Erthion, an upcoming shooter for the Sega Genesis/Megadrive. It is planned to be released at the earliest for this summer. If you're not familiar with Yuzo Koshiro, he's responsible for creating music for games such as Revenge of Shinobi, ActRaiser, and much more. He also founded the development studio Ancient, which is responsible for games like Streets of Rage 2 and 3, and is developing this current shooter. James Lambert is a developer that was creating an awesome port of Portal to the Nintendo 64. Seriously, this port is very impressive and shows what is possible with the N64. Unfortunately, Valve has forced him to discontinue the project. The project doesn't distribute any of Valve's copyrighted content and requires you to own a copy of Portal to get assets. But because the project uses Nintendo's proprietary libraries, they've asked him to take the project down. This is sad news, as it would have been great to see the entire game remade on the N64. However, James has decided to create an original N64 game instead. You can get more details on his YouTube channel. Pigsy's Retro Game Dev Tutorials has been creating a port of Castlevania Symphony of the Night for the Sega Genesis. This port has been in development for a while and a couple of demos have been released, but recently a Christmas demo was released and also plans for future development have been revealed. This port is not meant to convert the PlayStation game exactly. That would be a huge undertaking, so this version will be more of a linear adventure. As you can see from the demo, it's really impressive. Check out Pigsy's YouTube channel to follow the development journey of this game, and you can also support the development through Patreon. I'll provide all appropriate links, including the download, in the description. OpenLara is being ported to the 32X. This is an open source engine for the original Tomb Raider. It's nowhere near complete, but the game runs pretty well for the hardware it's running on. More improvements to performance can be made also because so far the demo is only using one of the 32X's SH2 CPUs. A demo is available for download. Chris from the True Fun Games YouTube channel is porting the original Mortal Kombat to the Atari Jaguar, and when you look at the videos he posted comparing the two, it's really hard to tell the difference. The Jaguar was not a successful machine and really needed a lot of help in software development. This Mortal Kombat port probably would have given the Jaguar a nice boost had it been released during its lifetime. It looks like it definitely would have been the definitive home port at the time. The YouTube channel 3DO HD Dev is showing off the development journey of a port of Mortal Kombat 2 to the 3DO. There are several videos showing off the progress and it's looking pretty faithful to the original. Konami's X-Men arcade game is being ported to the Sega Saturn by Hot Rod X. This one is nothing like Capcom's fighting games. It's actually a belt-scrolling beat-em-up that can support up to 6 players simultaneously. The homebrew game features 2 selectable characters and the first level is playable. Everything looks great so far. An official Sega Saturn port would have been appreciated during the Saturn's lifetime. This is a system that should easily handle the complete game with 6 players. Unfortunately, home console ports of this game won't appear until the Xbox 360 era. Thanks to Hot Rod X, this game will now be on a system that I feel it should have officially been ported to. Ars Technica has an article about the discovery of the oldest known version of MS-DOS predecessor, 86DOS. This OS, which was previously known as QDOS, eventually was purchased by Microsoft and came to be known as MS-DOS. While this version of DOS is very rudimentary, it is very interesting from a historical and preservation perspective. Internet Archive user F15Sim, who discovered this, uploaded this early copy, which is at version 0.1-C, to the Internet Archive. And that's it for Retro News. If you want more information on the topics I spoke about, I provided all links to my sources in the description. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like. And if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and its bell icon so you can get notified of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.